All right, so the next project we got. Now, this is people out of Lynn. I don't know if they're both out of Lynn. I know my man Kashi2x is out of Lynn, but this is Teathetruth and Kashi2x. The Beautiful Ugly 2. This one right here is about how many
42 minutes.
It's a lot of records. 17 records, 42 minutes, 43 minutes. What you think?
I liked it a lot. I will say that. Production was meant to me. There was a lot of as far as cohesion is concerned, a lot of the production was similar, but it wasn't a bad thing. I really enjoyed it. It gave very much like classic rap, like 90s, early 2000s even maybe, but like real good like samples and things like that. Good writing. I think that they complement each other very well. I think the contrast as far as their voices works really well. I really love Kashi's voice.
Oh my God, he has a great voice.
He has an excellent
And if
voice.
you ever met Dog, he really like sounds like that. Like, he really like he's not faking it. Like that's his voice.
Yeah. Besides the intro, I couldn't really tell where the project began and end, and that's in a good way. Like it just everything flowed so well as far as how it was compiled in the order that the songs were in. My favorite bar is actually from the intro. And it's where he says, "Don't put me on your song and turn around and rap the words."
Word. On Dead Dogs.
Cause that be happening.
Yeah.
You know? But overall it was a well-rounded project. It was sonically very easy to listen to. I don't know how many times I listened to it. That's how good it was. So yeah. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yo, Kashi, you know, funny thing is I saw Kashi at the Millie show. I was outside waiting for y'all late asses. And
I beg your pardon.
I saw him outside.
Was I late?
And yeah, so he was like, I just dropped a new project, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how to make a voice, nigga. Like, I just dropped a new project. I was like, word? He was like, yeah. I was like, you know what I mean? You showed me. He was like, yo, nigga, go get that shit right now. So I added it to my library, and I was like, all right, say no more. And I knew his shit is fire because this is the same guy who created a project with all strip club music. And then Cash said it sounded like he went to Squire and said, bitches, what y'all think? Right? But I love the multi-facets that he has because he could go from doing something like that. He gets up with Teathetruth and they create this, The Beautiful Ugly Part 2. From start to finish, I thought this was incredible.
Yeah.
The only thing that I wish was a little better was there were certain parts that the engineering could have been a little bit tighter.
Definitely.
That's really my only play with this.
Same.
Because it was like, it really came down to like levels too. Like sometimes it was hard to hear what bro was saying.
Yeah. Because
Kashi has like a very powerful voice.
Yeah.
And Teathetruth doesn't necessarily have that same type of essence when he raps. So those times that it was kind of hard to hear what he was saying on certain records. But other than that, I love this record, man. I love Diamond District. I like the record with Paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Dusty Road was my shit, which was an interlude, but that shit was hard.
It was really good. Yeah.
That shit was hard. God damn, there's a lot of good records.
It's so good. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't even put my finger on
I can't really
one.
tell you what's like my favorite record. This is kind of like, it gives me like motion picture vibes, right? Like you could just play this from start to finish and there's really no wrong that you can get from this. And look, I work an hour away from home now, okay? This is the type of shit that I'm listening to on my way to work. You know what I mean? And like this right here, like really good, like fucking final project, bro. Like I hope y'all work together more often soon, man, because I've heard of Kashi2x. I actually learned about him here at the testing lab. I don't really know who Teathetruth is, but nigga, keep working, bro. Yeah. And if y'all working together, if y'all sound like this together, keep doing the damn thing, man, because this is a good formula.
Yeah.
Whoever your producers are, I was gonna ask, like, who are your producers? Who are your engineers?
Yeah. Mainly, who are your engineers? All across the board, though, not just for this project, but I think that especially when you're rapping and writing at this caliber, I wouldn't say that the project needs to be perfect, but the engineering needs to be like
it
seamless.
Has to sound professional.
Yeah.
You know, like you gotta, like, especially when you rapping at this caliber.
Yeah.
When you make a good project like this, niggas don't want to feel like one record sounds better than the other one sounds, right? Because it's very disheartening.
Yeah.
Like you get in the car, you put your volume level on one thing, and then the next song come on and it don't sound the same. It's a little annoying, man. But all in all, great project.
Yeah.
Hands down. I'm gonna listen to this shit over and over and over and over and over again, man. So if we're gonna talk about the rating for my man Teathetruth and Kashi2x, the Beautiful Ugly 2, we gave this a solid 4.6 out of 5, man. Shout out to my guys, Lynn Mass, stand up. You know what I mean? I don't really like Lynn.
I was about to say, oh wow, really? Lynn, I wasn't aware.
I don't really care for Lynn, especially recently with my recent endeavors.
It's something about Lynn that it's far away. It's
Lynn reminds me of New Jersey, but that's another story. You know when you drive in New Jersey and it just stinks?
Oh my gosh, the New Jersey Turnpike is so funky. God.
It just smells like shit.
Sewage.
That's what Lynn reminds me of. But whatever, shout out to Lynn, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, man.
Good music, very good music.
Good music. Shout out Kashi2x. Shout out
best
Teathetruth,
music, the best music.
There's a lot of music out there. You know, it's the best music. You know.